Welcome to Auto World of Conway, where today we'll be previewing a 57 Ford Fairlane 500. So it's been a while since we've had one of these, but I am definitely a Ford aficionado. Typically we end up with retractables for this same platform, but this one, a two-door coupe. And you would think, based on what we're going to look at today, that this car was $1 million. But it is not. The previous owner has had this for quite a few years, has been updating, modifying, and restoring this car along and along. And you can see what a fantastic job that they have done. The amount of care that's been placed into this car. Is clearly evident. So I wanted to catch it. Typically, don't take videos in bright, direct sun. Mostly because it's difficult to tell different contrasts. But the metallic green on this car is stunning. So the sun hopefully will illustrate that for you today. To me, it appears that almost every piece of stainless and bright work has been replaced on this car, with two exceptions: the door handles and the rear bumper. But wow, what a pretty car. So we make these videos so that you have a fully transparent view of exactly what to expect to show up in your driveway. In 18 years of doing this, it's still one of my absolute favorite things to do. And this body does not lie, does it? So 15-inch wide white wall tires. Those are Diamondback Classics, if you know the difference. Front bumper, all the grille, everything up front is re-chromed and or new. Absolutely great looking car. There's a little spot here leading edge of the hood I want you to be aware of. It's really the only paint blemish that I have found. I just washed the car by hand. That always gives me a good indication of every nook and cranny. You can also see the chassis is nice and clean as well. Underneath. It's an interior, got the windows down. It's only about 100 degrees today. So any airflow is great. Get new door handles, door panels. The upholstery, if it's not new, it sure does present as such. Odometer showing 7,900 miles. And as indicated by the prior owner, that's on the restoration. So they reset it at 0. Clock does not work. I don't believe the radio does, but we'll check that in just a moment. Pardon all the background noise. New fuzzies. Again, everywhere I look, I see new. Pop the hood here. So that should look familiar. It's the same engine you would find in the 57 T-Bird 312. This engine has been overhauled, as indicated to us by the prior owner. A little 4-barrel carburetors. Very neat and tidy under the hood. Again, presents as fresh with minimal use. So before we fire this lady up, let go of the trunk. So that way, every car, it seems, has a box of parts. This one's no different. I wanted to highlight this rear bumper just so you could see just a little bit of age beginning to show. To take this car to the next level, that would need to be replaced. Not hateful, but not as nice as the front bumper and other chrome. This body's straight, isn't it? So this car was from Texas, is what we were told originally, and that explains its solid body. It's all kinds of extra stainless and trim, speedometer, second set of hubcaps. All of this will be included with the purchase. There's the paint. See here how clean this car is. Let's listen to her here for just a moment, and then we'll take her for a drive. Yep. Now, remembered, this car has to be in neutral. I don't know if that's a safety switch control. I know a lot of these 50s Fords have to be started in neutral. See, the fuel gauge operates, the temperature gauge. Now there is a second set of gauges here. Auto gauge, voltmeter, water temperature. It's like they're illuminated, but I don't see it. They're registering. The radio does actually come on. I just heard it there. Horn blows. We can take a listen to the sound out the back. No smoke, no noises, nice and clean. Love that exhaust on these Got Armstrong steering. The brakes stop beautifully. Here we are at our main dealership. This is where we prep all the cars before they're sold. Typically we keep about 200 cars in stock. We have two locations, a classic and specialty store and the late model dealership. Two-speed automatic transmission, Ford-O-Matic. Instrument cluster. Wow, this car drives so nice. This is actually the first time I've driven it. And what a pleasant surprise. Most of the times these cars wandering all over the road, but not this one. Wow. I suspect the radial tires have something to do with that. Make a right, go through the gears one more time, see how she stops. Turn signal works, good. State trooper, they've been monitoring this road heavily. Wonder if they're going to stop me here today. Feel it kick down. There we are, Auto World of Conway, 1957 Fairlane 500. Ride along video. Thank you for joining me, and until next time, we always have good cars for good people.